All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just doing a little kind of update and see what the response is for this. Now, I did make my video about how I can't live stream on my mobile device because of the not having 1,000 subscribers thing, and that's been a bummer. But with help with people from people like Gino Reynolds, who have tried to get a little more awareness to my channel, because I'm not very good at self-promotion and technology. I'm figuring things out as I go. But last weekend, I went and did a live stream for Game of Thrones through my Ps4 Pro because they can't stop me from doing it there. Problem is, a lot of people thought I was airing the episode because piracy is that big. And people without internet and cable and HBO in general and things all over the world, it's, you know, people just don't have these things, so they think. So I just don't feel like it's a sustainable thing. But it made me think that while we're getting back to getting to 1,000 subscribers, or me getting a laptop, either one feels really far away. Which I know in this day and age, it's like, how do I not have a laptop? It's because I'm not a PC guy. And I didn't know, a long time ago that I'd be doing these. In fact, they all started off as kind of, can I? I didn't know if I could. I was just checking it out. And then once I found a way to do things, I just kept going with my mobile device. Because life's hard. But the live stream did work, and there was, I followed on my actual phone the comment section so I could see things a little quicker than I did on my PS4. And yeah, my picture is up in the corner. And yeah, I've been listening to the new Cage the Elephants album, and I decided not to take it off the wallpaper when I decided to make this video. And I felt like, you know what, I'll just leave it there. What are they going to do, get mad that I have their picture on there? So, well, I guess. Anyway. Now I have you gotta be fucking kidding me. You never know what's gonna happen on my channel. So anyway, yeah, my picture is up in the corner, the comment section was there, and I had big ass Game of Thrones from Telltale playing, so people knew that I was talking about Game of Thrones. And it, for the most part, I felt it was successful, except, how many people were just there to see let's just say people haven't gone back to the video, and I maybe should do a review and a live stream, like just a standard review and then a live stream, like after show thing where we can talk about it, and then I make a video that actually reviews the episode. I might do that. But it just got me thinking that maybe I could do a live stream from my Ps4 Pro where we talk about topics, subjects, anything, and while I just have a game on. I know, I'll put on some Borderlands 2 or something, and we can have, a Q&A, a chat session. We can talk about things that are going on in the world, and movies and comics and TV and all that stuff. And I just didn't know if anybody out there would be interested in watching those in lieu of, or, until I can get my live streams back on a laptop or we reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, I can't stress enough how, we've made a nice little jump in subs, and we're up to 620 right now, so we're only 380 away from 1,000. And for other channels, 380 would be a day, or a couple of hours, or maybe even a couple of minutes. 380 for me is a year. Until then, that's the way I feel like we're going to live stream. So I was going to start doing my Monday live stream that I wanted to do weeks and weeks ago now, on my Ps4 Pro, and or whenever I feel like it. And I didn't know if anybody was interested in that. Also, I want to start doing my video series on movies that I can't believe I haven't seen. I know it's kind of taking the Tamara Chambers route, I don't want to copy her necessarily. It's just it came up with a theory. You know, it's like her on her site, she reviews movies that she's never seen because she's never seen anything. But I'm a guy who's seen a lot. I'm sure there's plenty of you out there like me, but I've seen a lot. But there are some movies that I just haven't seen. Big movies, like classic movies, a lot of older movies. That's one of the problems, is that I don't really watch older movies, really old movies, because they just kind of... I have a problem with hypocrisy in Hollywood, so I'm not getting on a soapbox. It's a personal thing. So I haven't really watched a lot of these movies. And I was wondering if people would be interested in watching me review movies that a lot of people have seen that somehow I haven't. So I want to make a video series for that, because then I don't have to worry about making them as polished, because while I want to do reviews for things that I really love, like X-Files and Lost and things like that, you know, of that caliber, I want to be able to do big deals for those episodes, and this just isn't going to cut it. So in the meantime, and I also want to do my favorite movies from the Avengers actors, I should say. I wonder if anybody would be interested in that, because I started thinking about, like, what was my favorite Chris Evans movie? And then I started thinking about, what's my favorite Robert Downey Jr. movie? And I realized, man, I could probably do that too, as maybe shine the light on some movies that maybe you guys haven't heard of from some of these actors. Some of them are hard to find, and some of them, I have to admit, I haven't really watched many of their movies, like Mark Ruffalo. I've seen some of his movies. And then I tried to find movies for Chris Hemsworth, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Chris Hemsworth really hasn't been in that much. But I mean, he has, but not like much that I would have seen, which I'm starting to realize, like, I only know him from Thor and, unfortunately, Ghostbusters. But anyway, those are the ideas for the channel. I want to know what you guys really think. The main thing is the live stream. Is anybody interested in watching that format, where I'm going to just be a small head playing a game, but still paying attention to the chat, and mostly be there for the chat. But this way, you know, like I can get away with doing a live stream as long as I've got some sort of do it through my PS4 Pro. And so that's it. I didn't intend this to be a 7.5 minute long, almost 8 minute video, but there we are. So please put your answers in the comment section. I really need your feedback on this. So to everybody out there, the whole 620, please give me some answers here, and I will get on making this stuff happen. Thanks.